What's up, everybody? Crawdaddy. We're back. Day 9. Almost halfway through, you know? Not really, but kind of. Anyway, fresh out of work, getting to it. What's your excuse? Today, we're going to warm up, do our cartwheels, do our handstands, and then we're going to get into a lot of free practice and then a couple wall drills here. Just trying to really focus on conditioning in this next week. You know, we kind of learned all the foundational skills for a handstand. Alright, so we've learned a lot of the foundational skills for a handstand. Now we're going to work on getting that body strong and conditioned so that we can handle the handstand and really focus on that balance. So, let's get to it. Warm-ups. We're just going to do some wrist circles here. Interlace those hands. Spin them one way. Switch it around. Go the other way. Switch which way your fingers are interlaced. Doesn't seem like it would make a difference, but I feel like it kind of does. Can definitely feel it in different places. Alright, now we got palms down, fingers forward. We're just rocking over those wrists, putting pressure into those fingertips, gripping the ground, practicing for gripping the ground in our handstands so that we can balance better. Take this nice and slow, guys, at your own pace. You don't have to go super far over yourself at first, but I want you to kind of eventually focus on getting your shoulders over and past your wrists to get some good pressure on there, okay? Awesome. And now we're going to have our fingers out, palms down, kind of rock side to side. There we go. Really good. Kind of trying to scope out a good wall that I could use. Honestly, there really isn't any good walls over here. If you want to use that wall over there, you got to go into a bed of rocks. You want to use that wall over there, got a bit of wood chips or mulch. Alright, and fingers towards us, palms down. And I don't really have a good wall inside either, to be completely honest with you. So hopefully I can get that taken care of and figured out. Oh, okay. Shake that out. Maybe roll the wrists out again. Nice and gentle. Oh. Palms up. Fingers forward. Really pushing into the ground, keeping those wrists tight. Awesome. Fingers towards each other. Again, you don't have to put a lot of weight onto your wrist when you're doing this palm up version. Just a little bit, just enough to get that stretch on the back of your wrist. And always switch it up. Go palms down to stretch the front of your wrist. Kind of even it out. And now we're going to do palms up, fingers towards us. Nice and gentle, just rocking around. Getting those wrists nice and loose and used to having pressure on them. All right. Take that out. One more time, roll it out, whatever you gotta do. We're gonna get into some cartwheels. Okay, so just a reminder for anybody who's still having trouble. You've got 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back. We're gonna take our hands and kind of, at this point, we want them to go down simultaneously, right? Into this little triangle, right? Kind of make a Dorito, separate it a little bit, place them down. You're going to go one way, right? I'm starting facing forward, and when I end, I'll be facing that way, which will allow me to cartwheel on the opposite side. So right now, got my left foot forward. I'm making my Dorito. I'm coming down facing forward. I twist. And now, all right, hopefully this will follow me this time. So I'm starting this way. Got my left foot forward. I make my little Dorito. Put it up in the air, separate it a little bit. And then I'm going to start this way, and I'll end facing this way. You'll see what I mean. So I'm here. And now I'm facing the other way, my other leg in front, right? And now I can kind of go back and cartwheel on my not so good side. So I make that Dorito again, put it up in the air, separate it a little bit, starting going forward. I go, I twist, I end up this way. Oh, this thing is maybe on its last leg of life. I'm gonna do one more time going this way. So my right foot's in front now. I'm kicking with my left leg. Make that Dorito, hands up. Maybe I just gotta go a little slower for it to follow me today. Try to play around with the settings a little later. All right, you got a couple more sets of cartwheels. I want you to do 5 sets of cartwheels. Ready? Here we are. I'm just gonna kind of put it like that so that you can hopefully see me. Looks like it got me. Okay, so here. Boom. So as you can kind of see, the cartwheel is a twist. We start one way and we end facing the other way, making it a 180. Here and here. One more. There we go. Nice job, guys. Next, we've got our rock ups. Take a little break, shake it out. We'll get into it in just a second here. All right, y'all, we're back with the rock ups. 5 in each shape. Just like always, starting with the tuck. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Then we've got our straddles. Legs nice and wide. Trying to keep them straight. Gonna be kind of hard if you're like me, got tight hips, but we'll make it work. Let's go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was a pretty good one. And 5. Last one. Nice. And now for the dreaded pike. All right. Pikes, ready? You got 5 of them. Here, gripping that ground, really trying to get over yourself. Holding that shape for just a couple seconds here. Maybe even just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome job, guys. Go ahead, shake it out, roll it out, take another quick little break. We're gonna get into some just kind of free practice. fully extended in a couple shapes, kick ups, all that good stuff. And then we're gonna get into some wall drills. All right, y'all, just to get in some free practice today, I want you to do 10 handstands and whatever entry you want. Try to get at least one of each shape and one kick up in there. So that's kind of 4 that are predetermined, but then the rest completely up to you. Or if you feel like you really need to work on one shape, 2 shapes, the kick up, get all 10 in like that, you know. It's a kind of individual experience here. But I want to work on really gripping the ground, getting over yourself and keeping that butt tight as much as you can. I know that's the thing that I really need to work on, is squeezing the butt, engaging the core, really flexing these quads to keep the legs straight so that we can get into this nice hollow position here. Much better for balance than when you kind of have that flared ribs, flared shoulders, extended back. So, are you ready? We've got my first entry. And let's go. Not great, not great. Very, very arched in that one. Alright, next I'm gonna do a kick up. Ooh, not good. Probably not gonna count that either. I guess 3 makes 1. I'll count that as a 2. I'm gonna practice on that kick up because obviously it needs to practice. Here we go. Alright, come on. 3. Kick up, then I'm gonna try to straddle. Push it up into a shape here. Really struggling on flexing that butt, keeping that pelvis posteriorly tilted. Ready? Count that as 4. Let's try the straddle. See if that goes any better for me. Here's number 5. Ooh. That's decent. I'm gonna count that. I'm gonna try that straddle one more time here. Ooh. That was nice. I feel like that probably looked pretty good. Felt really good. I'm gonna take a little break. Roll the wrists out after that one. I feel like I had good core engagement. Had the butt tucked. Had the pelvis tucked, I should say. Butt flexed. Legs were pretty flexed. For some reason on that kick up and the tuck up, I just could not seem to get that balance point that I wanted. So I wasn't able to focus on what my hips were doing and my legs were doing. And really just kind of focus on keeping myself over my hands. Alright. Kick entry, I think this is number 6. Kicking up. Not bringing my feet together quick enough. Really starting to bring me down. I keep that one in mind. And kicking up. You let that back leg, or the leg that's not kicking, hang out too long. It's going to bring you right back down. Ready? Oh, that was pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to call that 6. Try one more. Kick up. Just for the sake of it. Starting to kind of click for me today. my lower back instead. Put me into an arch and had to cartwheel out of that one. But it was really good. I'll take that one all day. Alright, this is number 8. I'm going to try a pike entry here. Just for the hell of it. Why not? Here we go. One more time. Okay, just kidding. One more time. Not great. I'm gonna take it though. And here we go. Whoa, I gotta do one more. Tuck up, killing me. Can't get into it without the arch. Anyway, go ahead, take a little break. We're gonna get to a wall, do some drills. See you inside. Alright y'all, we're back inside, ready to condition. Let's do this. We're gonna go through progression of finding that hollow body, laying down on the floor, and then progressively putting more and more weight into our hands in that hollow body position. Alright y'all, let's start. First, we're just gonna do a little conditioning with that hollow body on the ground. I got my Tabata timer. Alright, first things first, let's figure out how we're gonna find this. I know we've done this before day 1, but I didn't really explain it too well. So, the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna lay flat on the ground. There's this space in between our back. We want to bring our shoulders up, crunch in with our abs, and press our lower back into the floor. Now, flex our butt, posteriorly tilt that pelvis to make that back press into the floor even more. And then finally, we flex our quads, point those toes, bring those hands up. Oh my God, I'm already shaking. And then we're gonna put our hands up like this, to finish it off. We're gonna do that 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. In a couple days, guys, we're gonna take that conditioning and turn it into 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So, be ready for that. For now, we've got hollow body holds for a couple minutes. Ready, and go. Try to look through your hands, just like you would for your handstand. Really just try to envision yourself doing the handstand. Breathe. 2, 1, break. Oh. Awesome job, guys. 40 seconds of rest. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. Alright, ready, and go. Again, we're almost gripping the ground. Picture that ground under your palms. You've got your shoulders up by your ears. And that nice hollow body. Oh, and break. Nice job, guys. One thing that's really gonna help with this is getting a solid playlist. Because otherwise it might be a little torturous. I don't know about for you guys, but I know for me. Alright, we got one more round like this. Really just want to work those abdominal muscles. Get used to this position before we start to progress it. We'll only do one set of everything else today, but we're going to do this one more time, maybe 2 more times throughout the program. We're going to do it a couple more times. Ready, go. Flex those feet and break. As I was saying, we're probably gonna do this at least once, maybe twice more, and then we'll just add sets to those later exercises, right? So we've got 3 here. Now we're gonna take a little break, set up for this next exercise. I'll show you guys. All right, so for this next exercise, we're gonna start in a plank, keeping that butt squeezed, that pelvis posteriorly tilted. We're gonna really extend through our shoulders and walk our feet up as much as we can. Point those toes, walk it back down. Come fully back into the plank. Start to walk up, really trying to have it just be your hips raising. Walk back. See how that time I stayed over my shoulders? That's how I want it to be. What I mean by that is, if I come back up, I don't want you to do this, okay? So here, staying over your shoulders, you're walking it back on the toes. Ready? Let you try that a couple times just for practice. And then we've got 1 set of this. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Staying over those shoulders, coming fully down into the plank. Nice work, guys. And break. Feels good. Speed's not important here, guys. We're just looking for really, really good quality. Make sure that you're gripping the ground still. You're walking over yourself, acting like you're maybe even about to press into that handstand. Really shrugging those shoulders, pressing down, pressing the floor away. Very important to get that hand awareness now. 3 seconds, 2, 1, let's go, last time. And break. Nice job. Take this 40-second rest. I'm going to show you the next progression of this exercise here. All right, y'all. For this next drill, we're going to need a chair. I suggest you put it up against a wall or a door or something so it doesn't slide if you have carpet like I do. Okay, so you got your chair. We're going to get into this pike position here with our feet elevated this time. Trying to be up on those toes so that when we get nice and back, we can point them and kind of rock over ourselves here. So we're here, shoulders extended, or flexed, I guess. Shoulders elevated, really shrugging, pushing in to the ground, pushing that ground away. Using your fingertips, finger pads, and palms to push into the floor. Rock over yourself, look at the ground, really envision that handstand. All right, guys? All right, we got 1 round of that, 40 seconds, 20 seconds each. Let's get this, guys. All right, let's get into position. We're in this plank, still pushing the ground away, and go. Flexing those legs, keeping the pelvis tucked, pointing the toes, looking in between the hands. Oh yes, 2, 1, rest. Oh. 40 seconds break here. And we got this one more time, a little break before the next thing. So again, guys, really trying to make sure that you're spreading those fingers, gripping the ground. That means you're pushing through your fingertips, your pads here, and your palm. Really grasping the ground, stacking those wrists over the elbows and the shoulders over that. All right, we got 10 seconds. Gonna start to get ready in that position. 3, 2, 1, go. Just breathe, guys. You got this. Break. Oh, awesome. Shake it out. Roll those wrists out. We're gonna go to the next progression. All right, y'all. For this one, we're gonna actually need the wall now. I think that this works better in socks and a smooth wall because we're gonna be sliding our feet. Sometimes it can kind of hurt if there's bricks or if you're doing it barefoot. It won't slide necessarily. So try to find a good surface for this. I'll kind of show you the drill here. We're gonna walk up, tuck that pelvis, point the toes, slide down into a tucked position, fully extend. Keeping the hips engaged the whole time. If you can't do that, just try the hardest progression that you've made it to this far and keep spamming that until you have gotten that position strong enough to move to the next progression, if that makes sense. Just 40 seconds with this one, guys. It's gonna be the hardest one yet. Start getting into position and walking up. 3, 2, 1, go. And break. Nice job, guys. That's a tough one. 40 seconds. We're gonna try it one more time. Oh. This is gonna be the hardest one. We've got the most weight in our hands. We're really trying to focus on that lower body portion of the handstand now. Just being able to track your legs, see what they're doing, and kind of automate the process of posteriorly tilting that pelvis, engaging the core, so that we can be in that good hollow body shape. All right, let's start walking up. And go. And break. That's all I got for you today, guys. Awesome job with the conditioning. Hope this helps. See you tomorrow.